let's meet a sculptor, or as he might call himself, a carver. You see, while some artists find their masterpieces by chipping at a block of marble or molding a lump of clay, this folk artist sharpens his pocket knife and his imagination to carve his creations out of a very unlikely source.
This is so regular pocket knife, all I needed, you know.
On his Maury County front porch, Roger Smith doesn't need sun or water to bring a peach seed to life. Talent, time, and imagination make it happen.
Just cut a little bit and kind of observe where you're cutting and see what all need improvement and just kind of work on it. It's a real slow process. Sometimes you can pick up a peach seed and, you know, you look at it and you don't really see the image or something in it. But if you have that, I call it creative mind, you can see things in the seeds, you know, like I said, just taking the stuff away and leaving the other that you want.
We see seeds. Roger sees possibilities. The animals he makes remind him of life in Culleoka. Pigs and frogs, and like a magician, he can pull a rabbit out of that seed.
You're gonna make a rabbit, just look at the seed and take everything away that don't look like a rabbit. So you have it.
Easy for him to do. Today, he's making a baseball player.
Well, I had a right-hand pitcher. I decided I'd make me a left-hand pitcher, go to my ball team.
Lately, he's whittled away tons of time on America's pastime.
Yeah, I used to love baseball. I played a lot of baseball.
On his kitchen table, every day, peach seeds, play ball.
The catcher, that was the hardest one to make. I probably cut up 20 or more seeds trying to get the catcher to squat down in the position that I wanted him in.
It's players on the field, crouched and ready. It's fans in the stands, hanging on every peach pitch. Of course, peach people wouldn't walk to the ballpark, so their parking lot's ripe with peaches too.
It's over 100, probably 110 or 20 or better. I've never even counted them. Most people ask, so why are all the kids? All you have here is old, old people, you know, look like senior citizen game. And, maybe someday I'll try to incorporate some children. My mother, when she was living, she used to name all the people, you know, the special little people I would make. She would say, this is George, Sam, Mary, Sue, or something. She would name them, you know. I never did get into that.
He did find a portly peach for one woman.
The game is not over until the fat lady sings.
When it comes to his carvings, that diamond really is his best friend.
I guess I worked on it longer than any other project that I've started.
10 years, and we're not yet at the 7th inning stretch.
I still see plenty of room for improvement. I could put a net between the press box and the betters. I also need a fence along the sides in the front. And the bleachers need to be higher.
Roger Smith puts 10 feet of talent into these 2-inch carvings. Thanks to him, buffalo now roam. The bald eagle still soars, and that blue-eyed Siamese cat still manages mystery. The only thing that stinks here is that skunk. This life with peaches was never part of a plan. Years ago, while walking house to house, reading meters on his Duck River electric route, Roger picked up fallen peaches and started playing. Just like a peach, his hobby grew.
People knew I liked to carve out of peach seed, and they would hang little bags of peach seed on the meters when I come around. I would collect them, so I got barrels of peach seeds. They never would give me the peach, just the seed.
So his carvings from nature became natural for a man surrounded by a rural life.
I love country life. I love farming. Come on, baby!
Out here, the city is hard to find, and it's hard to find in his carvings.
Something new will pop in my head every once in a while. I think I tried, something different.
Oh, hallelujah! He found old-time religion with the gospel-singing Fairfield Four.
It's hard to carve peach seed because if you force yourself to try to make something, it won't come out right. You have to just be in a certain mood. I can see an image in the peach seed when I'm in that creative mood. I've tried to force myself, so I'm gonna make a duck and make it real quick, and it just don't come out right.
Roger's modesty supersedes his creativity. He will not call himself an artist.
No, I'm just a doodler. I'm not an artist. I think people that can draw and people that can sing, I consider them being artists.
Of course, the rest of the art-loving world disagrees.
I started getting invitation to go to art shows, and I just think no one would be interested in a peach seed,
He was wrong. Even the Clinton White House wanted one.
The First Lady, Hillary, sent an invitation for me to put the ornament on the Christmas tree, and I don't know where it came from, but I carved a little Santa Claus and put it on the Christmas tree.
Now on the internet, his peach seeds sell worldwide. So Roger keeps carving, but can't stop shaking his head.
No matter what they say, I don't think it's the greatest. Not to me. To me, it'll always be a peach seed,
Roger is just one of many Tennessee folk artists profiled in Tradition, Tennessee Lives and Legacies, a beautiful book created by the Tennessee Arts Commission. And we plan to get you better acquainted with more of these amazing artists in future editions of our show.